Pilgrims have been coming to Bodh Gaya for more than 2,000 years to pay homage to one of the foremost and remarkable events in human history. For it was here, 2,500 years ago, that after 6 years of learning and practicing under different teachers and experimenting with intense fasting and austere spiritual practices, that Prince Gautama arrived on the outskirts of this village that at the time was called Uruvela. Like Indian villages even today, Uruvela had a tree that served as a shrine where people would pray to have their wishes fulfilled. And it was under this tree that Prince Gautama began his meditation on the full moon night of May. He probably chose this locality because, unlike the fearful forest where he had lived in the recent past, the environment around the tree was peaceful and non-threatening. As he practiced, people in the village came to offer him food. Today, there is a stupa or monument to mark the place where the Buddha reached his awakening. It is still the tallest structure in Bodh Gaya. On the western side of the stupa is a descendant of the tree that the Buddha sat under. At the foot of the tree is a stone platform that marks the very place where the Buddha sat on the night of his awakening. To enter the stupa grounds, called the Mahabodhi Temple, is to enter a place where the spirit of the Buddha is very much alive.
I think, I was quite overwhelmed the first time that I came here. I was so emotional, yes I was. And now it just feels like it's become part of me. So I just feel at home here and very comfortable.
We believe that if we come here and prostrate and circumambulate the stupa, we get more merits. So that's it. That's the reason why the Buddhists and all the people from the world come here to visit this holy place.
As the number of pilgrims have increased over the years, so have the markets and services to the pilgrims. More and more monuments, guest houses, monasteries and temples from Buddhist countries have been built, including the Thai monastery. It is in this monastery, for the last 36 years, that I have taught intensive 10-day meditation retreats. After the retreat in 1990, one of the participants felt the need to give something back to the villagers of Bodh Gaya. He decided that he wanted to help the children here, since the plight of so many of the children is desperate. Around 10,000 children in and around Bodh Gaya receive no education. In the next year, he and I contacted Western friends who have been to Bodh Gaya, asking them to give donations to support a teacher and 2 classes. These were the first steps to establishing one of the most remarkable schools in India, where Hindus, Buddhists, Muslims and Christians meet together in shared appreciation of their respective faiths. It is a school where girls and young women feel their potential to live a full and creative life. Now we have 560 pupils from kindergarten up to grade 10. So far, since 1990, our single largest gift from an individual or organisation has been $6,000. For example, we rely upon donations from retreatants, a Swiss town making an annual collection, small functions in Australia, and monthly gifts. In January 2010, we decided to purchase land next to the school for $22,000 for extra classrooms, a library, and playground for the children. It costs $50 a year to educate one child. Yes, just $50 for an entire year's education. So a small donation goes a long way. Every dollar donated goes directly to the school. The making of this film is a donation to the school. The Pragya Vihar School, it means the School of an Abiding Wisdom, is a lovely school located right in the middle of the rice fields within sight of the main stupa.
I am fine. How are you?
We are fine, thank you, sir.
Sit down.
Thank you, sir.
I'm Rashida. I'm teacher from class 3. I'm teaching here from 9 years. Yeah, this is my students. I like them very much. I like to dance with them. I like to laugh with them. I like to read with them. I share with them our all moments. This is my life. And my children is called me Miss. Miss, you come here. Miss, sit with me. Miss, go with me. Miss, eat with me. And I like it very much. Thank you.
I like teaching, and in particularly Pragya Vihar School, because the school has one motto, that is for the poor children, and I want to teach poor children only.
मने कि दूसरे लोग तो क्या करते हैं जैसे तुम्हारे यहाँ आते हैं कोई भिक्षा हमको भिक्षा दे दो बोलते हैं ना.
And I have noticed that the girls are very weak in studies. When I go to the class, when there is in my own class where I am teaching plus the other, I find that the girls are really very weak in study, and we can't blame them. That is the situation at home is like that. So they have to work. And plus they are kind of always kept pushed behind. The boys are given more preference than the girls. So we want to encourage them, and we want them to come up and do well in their future, not just stay at home and be under their parents and their husbands and be kind of, yeah. We want them also to stand and fight for their rights. Yes.